Hello, Lincoln families. This is Mr. Olguin, your principal. I want to talk to you a little bit about the construction that's going to be starting. As you might recall, we're going to be getting a new gym added to our school. So there's going to be some impacts to the flow of our day, some parking and things like that. So the first thing I want to share is that in January, right when we come back from Christmas break, that's when we're going to be kicking off construction. That construction is going to last through the end of this school year and through the summer. What they're anticipating is that everything will be done by the beginning of August. So fingers crossed, next year when we enter the school for the 25-26 school year, we'll have our new gym in place. Now, that brings with it some challenges. The gym is going to be built on the southwest corner of our school. So down there, if you know where the fourth grade classrooms are, that area right there, we're going to have a gym, new student bathrooms, one additional classroom. All of that will be added into that area. Now that area of the school back there is where buses typically drop off and pick up. But that area is going to be used for construction traffic. So we're going to have some disruptions to that, and we're going to have to reroute our buses. So those buses are going to be up at the front of the school, as you're going to see in just a minute. Please make sure you take a look at the December newsletter. I send that home via text and email to all families every month. And so hopefully you've gotten that by now. That has a couple pages in it that have details on what this project is going to entail. In the meantime, let's take a look at what that bus situation is going to be. All right, so as we talked about, you can see where the buses are going to park. When kids are dropped off in the morning, the buses will be there. When they're picked up in the afternoon, that's where they're going to be as well. So parents, as you can see, this area where parents normally park a lot of times, not going to be available anymore. It's going to be blocked off. Down there at that curb, you can see where the back of our buses are going to be. Now, because of the location of the buses here, these spots will no longer be available for parents. They are now. They won't be starting January. And what's going to happen is staff members are actually going to be parking in these spots because they don't have to go anywhere at dismissal. So there will be no traffic in and out. So parents, unfortunately, we're going to be a little bit limited with our availability of parking spots, and we'll have to go down, and when you drop the kids off in the morning, you can drop them off in that pickup lane down there. Drop off and pickup lane. And in the afternoon, you'll have to go down that way as well. Remember, the east parking lot over there is available to parents. If there's spots available, park there. If you're forced to park in the neighborhood, we just ask that you not block folks' driveways. The neighbors don't seem to have any problem as long as we don't block their driveways. Now, when your kids are dropped off on the bus in the morning, they're going to get out and they're going to go straight into breakfast, right into door 30 right there. And in the afternoon, we're going to bring them right back out, and we've got them, and we're going to make sure they get to the buses safely. So we just want to make you aware of this area and kind of what it looks like with the buses. All right, so you can see that area that's going to be impacted with parking and where those buses are going to be. And unfortunately, when those buses pull in, as you can see, they're going to be pretty close to each other and all squeezed in there right in front of our gym. Therefore, if cars are in the way, there's no real good way, there's no real polite way that a bus driver can let you know they need you to move. So this might be what you hear. All right, so if you get the horn, please make sure you just move your vehicle to a different spot so those drivers can get in and pick up our kids. Those of us in orange vests will be out there, staff members will be out there to help facilitate everything when all this takes place right after Christmas break. We just ask for patience. That's the best we can do. We may have to adjust things. We may have to change things as we get into this and see what we need. But we're just asking that everybody is patient with the process. Thank you so much. We're all excited for this project. It's going to be worth it in the end to have this brand new gym. It's going to be amazing for our students. So
I hope you all have a wonderful holiday break. Enjoy your time off, and we'll be ready to get this process kicked off starting in January when we get back. Take care.